loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my high quality thumbnails. So we are going to be editing 3 thumbnails together today. So these are the 3 thumbnails that I'm editing with you guys today. I edit my thumbnails on my iPad. You can edit them on your phone. Sometimes I edit them on my computer. Really, whichever one you feel comfortable with or whichever one that you have on hand. All of them are pretty much the same concept. So I'm going to be editing on my iPad, and I'm going to screen record so that you guys can see what I'm doing as well. We are going to start off with pictures that you should add to your thumbnails. So some good pictures to add to your thumbnails would be close-ups. So details of your outfits, your hair, your jewelry, really anything that kind of goes with the video that you're filming. And nails, basically mainly if it's like a maintenance vlog or like a get ready with me or something like that. Scenery pictures, definitely scenery pictures. You can take pictures of the store, inside a coffee shop, restaurant pictures, pictures outside, nature pictures, pictures of your bedroom, really just aesthetic pictures of kind of what your video is about. And then flicks, of course. So like definitely, this is really a big one. This one will get you a lot of clicks on your video. So selfies of you, mirror pictures, outfit pictures, pictures of you inside of the store mirror, pictures of you in the bathroom, like really any pictures like showing your outfit, your hair. That's gonna get you clicks on your videos by your thumbnail. So the thumbnail is the most important part of your video because that is the first impression that everybody is seeing. Are you going to pay attention to this, or are you going to pay attention to this first? Which one are you going to look at first? This or this? You're going to look at the thumbnail first because that's what catches your eye. So you want your thumbnail to catch your viewer's eye. Have it contain anything, like I said, that your video is about. So if you're doing a cooking video, take pictures of you during your process of making the food or baking the food. Take high quality pictures on your phone. It doesn't have to be on a camera. You can take them on your phone. Just draw them in using your thumbnail, pretty much is what I'm saying. So most important part. So treat it like it's the most important part because it is. So make it look good and make it look good quality. Draw people in, draw people's attention with it. It doesn't have to be clickbait. I'm not saying make it clickbait, but like make it interesting because it's the most important part of your video. So I use 2 different apps to edit my thumbnails. I use an app called Canva and an app called Fonto. I'll leave the icons right here by my head. You can download them from the App Store for free. So yes, we're going to be using those 2 today. Disclaimer, I do have Canva Pro. So I pay I think it's $5 a month for Canva Pro. I think you can do like a month free trial also if you want to, but I pay for the Pro just so I can have access to everything. So if I am using anything on here and you guys are like following along and it's like a Pro thing that I'm using, you can recreate these thumbnails for free, not using anything that's Pro. But I just kind of don't really remember. I'm just kind of used to clicking whatever and like being able to use it. So if you can't click on what I'm using, you can always substitute it for something that's free. Let's start on here. I'm gonna make myself smaller on the screen so I'm not taking up all on the screen, but let's start here. So for my thumbnails, I usually copy a thumbnail that I already have just so I can get the collage of it. So I'm gonna use this, my birthday vlog thumbnail, and let me delete everything. There. So we're gonna create a pretty simple thumbnail, and then, well, all the thumbnails are gonna be pretty simple, but I'm gonna create one that's a little bit more like complex, but it shouldn't be like too crazy complex. So first, let's see, we're gonna do one that is like for a visual diaries. So if you were making a visual diaries video, we're gonna create a thumbnail for that. So, And something simple, we're just gonna go to our pictures. You can upload your files here and click photo library and it'll take you to your photos. You can upload any photo that you want on here, but I already have the ones that I want uploaded on here. So I'm just going to choose. Okay, so we're gonna choose this one and put this one over here, and then this one here, there, and then we're gonna choose this one over here. Now I'm going to crop them how I want them to be. So let me crop them here, and I'm just double tapping on the image to crop it. That's all I'm doing, is just double tapping to crop it how I want it to be. Just like that. And now I'm going to save this image to my camera roll, download it, and it'll save. Okay, so now that we have it saved, we're going to go to our other app, which is Fonto. Sorry, let me reset this. So we're going to go here, go to our camera roll, and we're going to upload the collage that we just saved. And now I'm going to add the text. So this is where the text comes in. I don't always use Canva for my text, but you can use Canva for everything if you want. But I like to switch between the two apps because I like the fonts on Fonto better than the ones on Canva. So that's why I do that. But you don't have to use this stuff. You can use the fonts on Canva. They also have fonts. So I'm going to add a text, and we're going to say visual. And then we're going to put another one that says diaries, like this. And I'm going to change my font to a better font that I like. So I'm going to change it to this one and make it a little bit bigger. Like this. Put this one over here. And then we're going to change this font to a different font as well. Choose this one, make it a little bit bigger. And I'm just positioning these where I want them on the thumbnail. So kind of at the top like this. And then I'm going to change the colors of these to like a color that I want. So I'm just going to slide these bars around until I find a color that I like. And then I'm going to go to style, and we're going to add a drop shadow by clicking this button here that's highlighted right here. So we're going to click that button, add a drop shadow, and then I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to choose a color that I like. Come on, it's be a little bit darker. And then add a drop shadow. The drop shadow is going to be your best friend. Like, you should be adding a drop shadow on all of your texts because it makes it more 3D and more just high quality. It makes it better quality. So you should be adding a drop shadow to every text that you put on your thumbnail. There should never be like no drop shadow. So we're going to save this to our camera roll again. Now we're going to go back to Canva. And I'm going to add another page on so that I can upload this picture that we just saved with our text on it. And it's going to upload here. And once it's all the way done, we're going to click it and add it here. And I'm just going to fit this to the box there. And now this step is optional, but this is how I want to create mine. So I'm going to add the same picture of these nails on here. And I'm going to choose edit image at the top. Oops, edit image. And I think you have to be pro to use this, which is why I'm saying this is optional. So I'm going to use background remover, and it's going to remove the background here. And I'm going to make this kind of like 3D, where it's like kind of popping over this other picture on the other side of it. And I'm just going to make sure that it's big enough to where it fits over the first picture. And you see how it's kind of like 3D. Now it's like going over the Valentino perfume. So now I'm going to save this one more time to my camera roll. And I just want page 2. So we're going to save this. And now we're going to go back to Fonto. And this is where I'm going to finish off this thumbnail. So we're going to add this one back in here. And I'm going to add text. And this time we're going to make it say like pretty much just like describing everything that we have on our picture. So since we're showing a mirror picture, we're going to do OOTD, and I'm going to change the font to a font that's a little bit more clear to read. I'm going to use this one, Cool Vetica, and add this one to the picture. And then we're going to add another font. We're going to say food because there's food right here. We're going to do shopping because we have perfume. Oops, hold on. Spelling shopping wrong. shopping, and then we're gonna make one that says new set since there's nails on here. So new set. And now I'm gonna change all of these to white and add a drop shadow. Because what did I say? You never want to not have a drop shadow. You can make these whatever color you want, but I'm just making mine white because it's simple and it's like easier to read. So drop shadow, and then drop shadow, this one. And now I'm gonna make the text curve. So we're gonna swipe over, click curve, and then you can curve it downwards or upwards. I'm gonna curve this one just a little bit upwards, and I'm gonna tilt it to the side and kind of make it like hug this acai bowl right here, like that. And then shopping, same thing. I'm gonna curve this one downwards though instead. And I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller actually. And I just want this one to go like by the perfumes here. So shopping, make this a little bit smaller. And then for the nails, we're gonna curve this one downwards for new set, and then I'm gonna have it tilt this way. Make it a little bit smaller. It's gonna go underneath our nail set right there. Just like that. And then I'm gonna leave the OOTD just like this because I think it's fine. But let me see if I can make it. I don't know. So we're gonna leave it like this. Actually, let me see. Maybe if I do this. Make it like that, yeah. So OOTD. Maybe. Move it over here. So boom. There is our first thumbnail done. Super simple. Super easy. That took us like what? Under 10 minutes to do. So easy, so simple. Now we're gonna go to our next thumbnail, which is gonna be a little bit more steps, a little bit more complex. All right, so now we are ready to start our next thumbnail. So I'm gonna do this thumbnail as a back to school shopping video. By the way, if you haven't watched my back to school shopping video, my back to school haul, get ready with me first day of school, go watch that video. It'll be linked in the description. We're gonna create our thumbnail for that. So let's see. I have some pictures here of back to school supplies. So I'm gonna add this one over here. You can really add them wherever you want. Just kind of play with them until you like them. I like this one better. And this one. And now I'm gonna position them how I want. So we're gonna crop them, crop to your liking. I kind of like all my stuff to be like centered in the middle of the picture. There's like a grid that it shows that you can kind of see where the middle is, so it helps out a lot when you want to center your pictures. And then I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. Boom. So perfect. Now I'm gonna save this because y'all know the drill. We're gonna go back to Fonto. So let's go back to Fonto here. Oops. Go back to Fonto, and we're gonna upload our collage that we just made. And I'm gonna make it say back to school at the top. So back to school. I'm just gonna spell back to school. Boom. And I'm gonna change the font to this Crystal Universe one and make it pretty big so that you can read it. I'm gonna put it over, and we're gonna move it to center. And now we're gonna create another text that says shopping, and I'm gonna change this font to Play Pretend, and I'm gonna put exclamation points. So as you can probably like notice by now, I like to make a lot of my fonts like different. It just adds like more dimension to the thumbnail. So if I'm adding multiple like texts in my thumbnail, I like to make the fonts like all different. I don't know, I just like the look of it. You obviously don't have to do that, but that's just something that I do because I like to, and I think it looks cute. And we're gonna add 2024 right under there, like that. And now we're gonna go and change the colors. So again, I'm gonna make this one pink because I love making mine pink. Let's make this one a little bit more. Oh no, I forgot to do something. Hold on. Okay, so I'm actually gonna add bubbles to this picture. So let's type bubbles on the elements, and find a bubble that I like. So I like this one here. And again, this one says Pro. So if you want to put bubbles on yours, you can choose one that's free. There's a lot of different options that you could choose from. Look at this. And I'm going to make it kind of big and then position it where I want it to be. So I'm going to do like this. And then now I'm going to save this page to my camera roll. Now we're going to go and change the colors. I'm gonna make this one like super pink. I just like to make a lot of mine's pink, so that's just me, but of course you don't have to choose the same colors. Make sure we add our drop shadow, and same thing with this one. I'm not gonna change the color. I'm gonna leave this one white. Oh no, I'm gonna leave this one white, and then I'm also gonna leave this one white as well. Perfect. So I like this. I like the positioning and everything, so I'm going to save this to my camera roll. Perfect. And we're going to go back to Canva, create a new page, and we're going to upload our collage again, but this time the one with the text. So let's upload this one and add it. Of course, same drill as we did the last couple times. And this time we're gonna go to elements and we're gonna add what is it called, Polaroids, I think, Polaroid frames. So if you search up Polaroid frames, you can choose between any of the Polaroid frames here, but I have some that I like that are already right here. So I'm gonna choose these two here and position them to my liking. So I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller and tilt it a little bit bigger, actually, like this, and then make this one a little bit smaller. I'm going to add this one over here. Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my last thumbnail. I'm going to upload this picture, this mirror selfie, and I'm going to cut the background out of it. And I'm gonna add an outline to her. This is another thing that you won't be able to do if you don't purchase the Pro, but this is completely optional, of course. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, fit this to the background one, make it go over. Perfect, just like that. Now it's kind of like a 3D effect. And I'm gonna add some pictures to these little Polaroids here. So I'm gonna add this one with our nails again, and then I'm gonna add one to the back. So I have this picture of this Kurt Geiger set up in the mall. I'll just put that behind there because you're not really gonna see it. And then we're gonna add one of hair. So let's put this one here, and you can see our hair. Perfect. And I'm gonna go back to elements and I'm gonna type in, I already have it on mine, but I'm gonna show you guys. So we're gonna type in tape, and then there's some tape here that I'm gonna use. So we're gonna kind of pretend like it's like holding the Polaroids together. And then I'm gonna duplicate this and add it to this side, tilt it a little bit, and stick it over there. And this is perfect. I like this, so I'm gonna save this to my camera roll. Again, it's a lot of saving and switching and saving and switching. Now we're gonna go back to Photo Albums, upload this one last time, and I'm gonna add the little text that I did last time. So we're gonna say nails, since we got our nails done. I'm gonna change the font to Helvetica again. And I want this one to be on top of here. I want it a little bit smaller. And then let's duplicate this one, and we're gonna make this one say hair, since we have a picture of hair over here. I'll put this one on the bottom. So I like to use the curve style, but of course you don't have to curve yours. I just like to do mine like that because I think it looks cute. So I'm gonna curve this one downwards and tilt it just a little bit. So, and then add our drop shadow to this one and curve upwards and then tilt it. Alright, Perfect. So I'm happy with this. I like this one. So this is our second thumbnail. Again, now it's like a little bit longer, but if I'm going too fast for you guys, feel free to slow this video down. I know there's a way that you can slow down videos and speed up videos, so if I'm going too fast, feel free to like pause. You know, you can ask me any questions that you guys want in the comments below, but yeah, sorry, I do tend to go a little bit fast, so yes. And we're gonna make one last thumbnail here, so let me clear off everything. Okay, so we're gonna make one more thumbnail. I'm gonna do this thumbnail as like a day in the life, come to work with me of a phlebotomist, since I'm a phlebotomist, so we're gonna do that. So I already have the pictures again that I want on here, so let's upload those. So I want this picture of me, and then I have a picture of Starbucks here and my backpack, and then a picture at work that I took. So let's crop these and make them bigger and fit nicer, and then I'll crop this one as well. And I like the way that the other ones are cropped already, so we're gonna leave it like this and save our collage. Oh no. Then we're gonna go back to Photo, you guessed it, and upload our collage there. And now we're gonna add our text. So I'm gonna say day in the life of a, and then the next one I'm gonna say phlebotomist. And now I'm gonna change the font, of course. So I'm gonna change this one to, which one do I want? Play Pretend. So day in the life. And then I'm gonna make this one center. And then phlebotomist, I'm gonna change to this font called Vogue. Make it a little bit bigger. Put it in the middle, and then I'm going to space out the letters, make them a little bit like wider. Like that, perfect. And I'm gonna add my drop shadow here, of course, and my drop shadow here, and then I'm gonna change the color to like a light yellow kind of. And now we can save this to our camera roll and go back to Canva, add our page here, upload our text version of our collage, and let's place this in here. And then I'm gonna go to elements again, and I'm gonna search circle frame because I want to add circles on here. So we're gonna click this circle frame, and I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, and I'm just gonna place it like anywhere on here where I would want it to be. So I'm gonna add pictures inside of this, by the way. So we're gonna have one right here, and I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna add some pictures to those. So let's add this one, another picture of work, and then we can add a little picture of Chipotle. Sorry, Chipotle. And I like this, so let me go ahead and do my 3D thing that I always do. So again, background remover, and then I'm gonna place myself on top. I am covering up some of the letters a little bit, but I'm trying not to be too much of a perfectionist right now because I'm kind of trying to do this a little bit fast. So now that we have that, we're gonna save. And even if you wanted to, like say you wanted to add like glitter, we can put like this in the background here, make it a little bit big, and maybe duplicate it. And then we're gonna send this layer backward so that the circles and all the 3D images can be on top. So yeah, you could add like those if you wanted to. Let's save it, download. And now we're gonna go back to Pronto and upload, upload our new thumbnail. And then, oh no, this one got messed up. Here, let me just delete the glitters because they're messing up. So let me save. save this one, go back to Fonto, and let me upload our new one. And then same thing, I'm gonna add our text. So same thing that we've been doing this whole time. We are going to add text. So I'm gonna make this one say blood draw, and I'm gonna change the font to the same Quebeca. And this is way too big. So like that, and then duplicate this, and I'm gonna make this font say lunch since there's like food over here. Change it to white, drop shadow, and I'm gonna do the same curve thing. This is a bunch of lines in here, and let's do upward. Great. And one more. One more. Okay, so start using and this way. Great, so there is our last thumbnail. So yes, we have completed 3 different thumbnails, 3 different kind of styles a little bit. You can make them more complex, add more things. Of course, you can make them simpler than I did, but that's kind of like how I edit mine. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, share this video to somebody who you think wants to start a YouTube channel and they don't know how to do their thumbnail. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.